guys, Hangpiece here, coming at you with episode 3. Getting a new Slayer task right now, 248 Fire Giants. That's my second Fire Giant task of this Slayer series. So that's pretty easy. I'll get those done, and I'm just going to resume once I get to the end of my Slayer task, seeing as I've already give you guys some hints. If you haven't seen the hints, then check out my episode 1. So until the end of the Fire Giants task, which is 248 of them, I will talk to you guys then. Alright guys, so I quickly want to talk about something that's hopefully going to improve my videos. I want to maybe do something like this for every video now, at least for my Slayer series. Now, I figured it would get boring if I did something like, okay, so this is me doing my task for 5 seconds. Okay, I'm done with the task. Okay, let's go get a new task. Okay, let's finish this task, get a new task. Basically, it would become very repetitive after a little while. So I'm deciding to do a little commentary over the video so you guys have something to listen to. Now what I'm going to talk about today is actually very widely talked about throughout the Runescape community and also throughout the game. Is botting. Simply botting. I've never botted in my life. I want to put that out there right now. This is a 100% legit account. All 127 million XP. The 16.4 dungeoneering XP, all legit. Everything's legit. All my chaotics, everything. I actually have never bought a dungeon either, so as in like buy a dungeon with GP. I've never done that. I've never bought, a dungeon either, BOT. So botting. Basically what botting is someone can turn on a bot overnight, turn on any time of the day, anytime they wanted, and the bot would actually play RuneScape for them. They wouldn't even have to be at their computer. They could be at school, and the bot would be running. Now what this did was give the player a lot of skills, a lot of levels. You could get up to the fastest XP in the game because it would be show me style, no XP waste. It would be, okay, I want to crap that, do whatever. So that was one thing why Jagex removed it, or did the anti-bot nuke, but not really. I mean, like, that wasn't their reason. Okay, let's get rid of 500,000 players or 5 million, whatever it was. So the real reason why, in case you guys didn't know, let me pot up real quick, was because real world trading, which I'm going to refer to as RWT, because I have a hard time pronunciating that. So real world trading, RWT, what it is people selling their RuneScape gold, selling their RuneScape items for in real life cash. Now, I don't know the prices for mil. I've never done it. I've only know it's like something like 70 cents. I have no idea. I could imagine it being, whacking with the rune simi. I could imagine it being higher price for gold now since the bots are gone. But why is that such a problem for Jagex? Because if you think about it, okay, more players playing your game, more people buying membership, more money for them, right? Because more people are botting. Yes, you could think of it in that way, but there's a whole another story to it. There's the whole legal actions that have been taken on 4th of Jagex, or has been enforced onto Jagex rather. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to Rapier for no XP waste. But basically, you can't real world trade. You can't do anything like that because what it did for Jagex is they got a lot of lawsuits on them. Real world trading is illegal, and for some reason, I don't know the reason why it's illegal, but that's why Jagex got lawsuits. That's why they did the anti-bot nuke. That's the whole thing. That's the whole ordeal. That's why you see their RuneScape population go from 250,000 playing at a time, usually, averagely, to 100,000, to 90,000, to even somewhere as low as 75,000. The day after the bot nuke, 75,000 people were online. It was ridiculous, and it was like a Saturday when most people play. So it's crazy. That's why there is such a decrease in population for RuneScape now. That is also why they took out a bunch of the worlds. That's my ignore list. That's why they took out a bunch of the worlds in RuneScape, because they said, why have more worlds? Why pay for more servers if there's going to be hardly anyone on those worlds? Which makes sense. I mean, obviously, why would you do that anyways? So that's why Jagex had to do the anti-bot nuke. Also, I have I don't know, this is kind of like a prediction, a guess, I don't know. But I'm thinking the reason why they have their prices lower now is because, oh crap, why are they attacking me? Is because it draws more attention to the game, and in a way, like, other players who have quit may have looked like, oh wow, Bandos is only 20 mil now. Bandos only like 25 mil. Wow, I'm gonna go buy a pair because I can get that money easily. So I'm wondering if that's why Jagex lowered the prices to like make it so people can get items easier, draw them back into the game, whatever. So that's something that you guys can think about. I don't know if that's true. Obviously, it might just because there was a lot of players back then, and I don't know. I really don't know. So that's that. That's one way to look at it. Another thing that Jagex is doing to get more players to buy membership is the Squeal of Scam, basically. Now, personally, I like it. It's excellent. It gives me a lot of XP. It's pretty good. There's really nothing I can complain about it as a pay-to-play member. But in a free-to-play aspect, I can understand why people would find that update very annoying, very, unfair to them, because what it basically was doing to them and is doing to them still is making them buy membership. They get, let's say you get a Lucky Divine as free to play. What good is that going to do you? Absolutely nothing. I mean, you can't wear it, you can't even claim it. You have to buy membership. That's Jagex's way of saying, oh wow, you can easily get this item, you can easily get a large XP lamp, you can easily get the XP lamp, but the only thing you have to do is buy the Runescape membership. So that's why Jagex introduced that into the game, in case you guys didn't notice. But that's really all I have to banter about today. Botting, Squeal of Fortune, Jagex's like things to get people to buy RuneScape membership. Now so far I have killed 36 left, so I've killed about like close to 200 and something, 204, 212 or something like that. And I've got 94k defense XP and 23k Slayer. That's pretty good. I will be taking either a screenshot or recording when I'm done with the task, and you guys can see that. I've also made a note of my starting prayer XP and my rapier, which I'll check right now. It's at 84%. So when I'm done with this task, I will resume recording, and I will talk to you guys then. Alright, so this is the end of my Slayer task right here. I want to give a shout out to T-Man Killer 5. He was giving me some information about the rant I was talking about. So if you haven't already, subscribe for other Slayer series videos and other videos that I will be making. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and until next video, I will talk to you guys then. Peace.